First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the ark pushing its truth and sincerity, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. So as you can see here, it says Kill Gates says no to global sharing of vaccine formulas. Okay. And why is that? You have to ask yourself, why doesn't he want to share the formula, okay, of the max? Why would he not want to give up, okay, what's inside of the max that they're using here in U.S. to the other nations? Okay, is not America the most greatest country in the world? You have to pose these questions. So it says Kill Gates has been getting some needle for saying that the global sharing of vaccine formulas wouldn't be helpful in fighting the coronavirus pandemic. Gates, a billionaire philanthropist and the world's most famous IT engineer, was asked by Sky News if such a move would be helpful. He quickly answered no. His rationale was that there is a limited number of vaccine factories in the world, and people are very serious about the safety of vaccines. Right. People are serious. People want to know, what's in it. People have been skeptical, especially Jake's, man. Jake's, after the Tuskegee experiment, that's why they're having a lot of backlash, if you will. There's a lot of Jakes that don't want to take it. All right, so I'm gonna continue. It says now listen up to this. The global rollout of vaccines, he claimed, wasn't being held up by intellectual property. Okay, so basically, when you look up that word intellectual property, this is what it says: a work or invention that is the result of creativity, such as a manuscript or a design to which one has rights, and for which one may apply for a patent, copyright, trademark. So he says the global concoctions, they don't have no patent, no copyright or trademark. That means basically, they're not stamped approved. They've been saying that, that it was going to take too long for them to get approval, but that it would take years and studies and whatnot. But as you can see, they didn't roll them all out throughout the whole earth. Many nations have rolled out their own kind. Russia has their kind, United States, so on and so forth. But U.S. does not want to share, all right, the formula. Okay, now when you go down to here, it says, what are the 4 types of intellectual properties? It says copyrights, patents, trademarks, and trade secrets. 4 types of intellectual properties, all right? And so if you would have to ask yourself, if it has a copyright, a patent, a trademark, or if it's a trade secret, okay, obviously there's something that they don't want others to know, okay? And there's been rumors that it alters DNA and RNA. Is that what they don't want people to know? Okay. Is that the reason why they don't want to share trade secrets, if you will? What's the reason? What are they hiding? What's in it? Let's go back. The global rollout of vaccines, he claimed, wasn't being held up by intellectual property. It's not like there's some idle vaccine factory with regulatory approval. You see? So what is he saying? That what they're doing, it has no approval, right? That makes magically safe vaccines, he said. You see? And he's so crafty, man. He puts the truth in your face. He's basically letting you know, like, man, like, we're just experimenting. It's just a concoction. You know what I mean? It's gonna hurt you. We don't want nobody to know what's in it. You got to read between the lines, right? The backlash from social justice campaigners was swift and brutal. Nick Dearden, executive director of Global Justice, now part of an international coalition calling for WTO patent waivers, labeled Gates' remarks disgusting. Okay. Who appointed this billionaire head of global health, he asked. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, so there's a reason why, okay, this devil, okay, is in that position that he's in. Okay, so basically, I wanted to get a couple scriptures. Nothing, not too long. This video is not going to be too long. This is John 18:20. It says, Yahushua answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. Okay? Now, the reason why we call, Esau the devil is because he goes contrary to the scriptures. Okay? And Yahushua, when he was on the earth, when he spake openly to the world, you see. And these devils, they speak openly, right, in the world. They get interviewed, they get, put on TV, and they write articles, this, that, and the third, but yet they never tell the truth. Okay, I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. Okay, and here it is that these concoctions have secret patents, secret their trade secrets. Okay, because you got people who actually make up illnesses and then turn around and make a max for it. Okay, and all this is done in secret. All this agenda is in secret. See, and Yahushua is contrary to things that are done deceitfully. The scriptures say anything that is done in the dark shall come to light. Okay, so people are speaking out about this, man. So let's move on. This is Proverbs 3:27. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due. Right here it is. They're saying that this is to prevent the spread, all right, of the C19, and that it is for the benefit of the population, and that everything can go back to normalcy. But yet they withhold that which is they withhold good from the people. And what's that good? Which is the truth. What's in it? Why don't you want to divulge, the formula, to other nations? Why do you want nobody to know what's in it? It says, withhold not good from them to whom it is due, right? The people, they should have a right to know what they're taking, right? When it is in the power of thine hand to do it. And they have all the ability to roll it out, all the ingredients. This is what it is. This, this, that, and the third, but they won't. Okay. Let's get this. This is John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Okay, now this is Yahushua. They were speaking to the Jews. Okay, but these Edomites, man, that's why we call them the devil, and they do the bidding of their father, Satan. We know that he has a physical and a spiritual counterpart on the earth. That's just the way the Lord set up this movie, and that's why we call them the wicked, and that the Israelites, they were to be the righteous. Moreover, the elect of Israel, okay, was created to be the righteous. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. Okay, and that's going back to Cain. That physical counterpart of Satan upon the earth. Esau is Cain in the reincarnation, and they have their own seed and remnant. The Edomites. Okay, and they do the lusts of their father. They're murderers. Cain, was not he a murderer? Did not the Lord give him leprosy? Okay, that's what these Edomites have, and abode not in the truth. Right. He did not give up a righteous sacrifice. Okay, and Esau despised his birthright because there is no truth in him. Right? They were created to be the wicked. This is when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay, so there you go. These devils, when they speak of a lie, they speaketh of their own. It's of their own account, of their own accord. That's what they're about. That's how they operate, and they will only do that which is beneficial to them and their people, and their agenda. Okay, they're not of the agenda of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They're not trying to help or cure or be at peace with Jake. They're at war. Okay. Yeah, they're the father of it. That's why they're so good to do things in dark and in deceit, and to tell lies, because they are the ultimate liar. It's easy for them. Okay, so I just wanted to bring this out, Lord willing, it was edifying. Brothers, have a good day out there. Shalom.